Hello and welcome to Noel's House Party Season 2, Episode 17. Let's just get stuck into it, shall we? So I've just returned from a nice little pub crawl down in Brighton for the weekend, saw some friends, know quite a lot of people who work behind the bar in various pubs, and then my actual friends came down and we went back to those same pubs, so I kind of did it all twice. But it was fun. Please like the video on YouTube and subscribe on YouTube if you can. And tell your friends, or better still, tell your enemies. Pope Francis died this morning. It's Easter Monday, and I'm indoors watching Noel's house party alone. Girlfriend will be back soon. Try and get a few of these in out the door before I have to do normal stuff. We're going to do a swap, are we? He's still got the stick. That was a nice little touch. I mean, that wasn't a great joke, was it? I mean, it was really predictable. But coming downstairs, still having the walking stick, didn't expect that.
Welcome to our live house party, the first of a brand new series. Oh, let's get right. Oh, what do you mean? You thought it was all over last week? I know it was a big gotcha, but no, we're going on for weeks and weeks and weeks, despite the sadness, great sadness in the village this week.
It's a bit Vasily Kandinsky, his shirt, isn't it? It actually looks a little bit like a half-decent abstract work.
Control, and we all turned up for his final journey and stood there and watched as he was stuffed down the back of the sofa cushions. About the wheel clamper last week. He was seriously evil, that man. Do you know, he even clamped the wheels of the wedding car while his mum and dad were in the church getting married.
What nonsense. But Noel just has certain types of people he doesn't like, does he? He's got to even bring back the fact they got a wheel clamper. It's warming up for that Noel's HQ thing he did.
It was agony. It was a huge gotcha. And believe me, I don't want to see it again, no! You don't bring me flowers.
So he's expecting Frank Thornton to ring the doorbell there.
Until you've sung the whole song.
That bit where he goes, no! I've thought about that a few times since I recorded that episode. A genuine sense of panic. It's unclear how much he knows, because apparently they must have been telling him to wind up and he was short of time for the whole episode, to bank enough time at the end to do that. But it's hard to understand how you could do that with a professional like Noel, who would look at a real clock. I don't know.
Because this week we've got an absolute corker for Caron Keating.
The chair is looking strangely lumpy. What is going to come on?
It's a goodie. It is a goodie. Let's catch up with all the news going on.
Oh, by the way, this episode is incomplete. There seems to be maybe about 4 minutes missing off the end of this one. I can't find anything to stick on the end of it that, another recording. This episode just seems to be partially lost to time.
To bring you the bad news, I'm afraid, the manure factory closed down this week, and 200 villagers are very sad. Manure was their bread and butter. There's a report here that says that the attention span of a really virile man lasts about 8 seconds, and then he... I can dream. A new hotel has opened in Crinkley Bottom, and their ad says, every guest will be treated like royalty. Yeah, they bug your phones, they go through your litter, take photos of you while you're sunbathing, all that sort of thing. This will be the first of a long line of inside that I'll no doubt get tonight.
Hey. Uncle Albert.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
I've been up my allotment weeding.
Yeah, you probably drink too much. Yeah.
I found this. It's addressed to you. Here, look.
Yeah, all right. I like a gift. Who's it from, then?
Roses are red, violets are blue. What's in this sack reminds me of you.
Oh, yeah. What do you think is in it?
Well, I don't know, really. I think she's giving you an horse, but I haven't found it yet.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, you just go up there and just empty it in the tank if you would.
Righto.
But do it quietly and do it very carefully.
Righto.
Because we're now coming to that part of the extravaganza, ladies and gentlemen, where we're able to bring you...
Nonsense.
Please, it's time to open the cupboard!
It's not a very good catchphrase, is it? It's time to open the cupboard.
Cupboard. And
What?
of course, everyone says there is no gain without pain. And this is pretty painful stuff. Prue, you all right?
Yes, oh, yes, Miss Redmond, thank
I
you.
tell you, thanks for asking. I didn't have a very good week.
Oh, dear.
No, I parked my car in the village square.
Yes.
And somebody scratched it. And I mean, who would do that kind of thing?
This could have been any one of us, Miss Redmond.
Thank you very much, Prue. And over here, there's Jan Watts and Sandra Moxham. Two fine examples of the low life of...
Well, that woman's shirt's a bit Noel-y, isn't it?
Sandra is too squeaky clean and too nice to be true, so I'm told. Even Miss Medway in 1989.
A long time ago, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think we...
Say yes
I think we
now.
can all
Say
sing
no,
that
you
without
look beautiful.
actually saying anything. Anyway, likes to giggle at everything and loves to pinch men's bottoms. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
actually
okay.
everything.
Yeah, all right. And then there's Jan, who's also known as Willie Watts and Bam Bam. She's not good with animals. On her driving test, she ran over a dog.
Well, it was in the way.
The way these things are. At a friend's wedding, she trod on the bride's pet Yorkie, and it needed a hip replacement and has continuously shaken ever since.
I had a big dress on, so I couldn't see the dog, and it got in the way, so I trod on it, and it needed a hip replacement up.
Yes, fine. She has a fetish for scratching men's backs and loves elephants and their trunks.
All in that order.
Yes, well, I think we've got an idea as to the quality of the contestants this week. I can offer you, ladies, sunglasses, digger hats, sheep, bike horses, stuffed kangaroos. Sheep? What's with sheep, then?
I like sheep.
You got to think about sheep.
I like them, yeah.
I won't ask. Candelabras, furry dice, Cupid's bow and arrow, a Valentine's Day bouquet, and a home sweet home sign. Okay, and all those are remarkably good clues to the identity of the people singing the songs. And Prue, could we have the first tune from your beautiful little music, please?
Is it Emmerdale? Who are these cunts? Oh, Australia. What am I talking about? Neighbours?
Yeah, time the kangaroo down. So what's in the cupboard? Then it's up to you. Kangaroo.
No idea who these two are.
Do you like sheep? Okay, number 3. Can we have number 3, please?
No information on who these two are.
That's over. You got yourself a matching pair of sheep. Who do you think was actually in the cupboard doing the singing?
Rob Harris.
Rob Harris. No, he was last week.
What do you do, Bob? Apart from annoy people.
Gotcha! said at the time, didn't he take it really well? I mean, he took it about as well as the Queen did this week when she found out she hasn't got as much money as Mick Jagger. It's coming. That gotcha is coming in a few weeks. Now, who we got?
These two surprise me how good they are sometimes. It's not necessarily the quality of what they're saying, it's the delivery.
We have a word of warning for you.
Uh-huh.
Careful. Oh. Yes, in a course of our duty, we caught 2 loan sharks. We took them down a station and we grilled them.
I always thought they were potatoes with mine. They're just like chips.
Are they? Yes. Well, tell me about the loan sharks.
It is against the law to charge punitive rates of interest.
Unless you're a bank.
Popular move, that. So are you here to warn me about something?
It's about the new dry cleaners in the High Street.
Oh.
It closes early on Saturdays.
Oh.
Mendelson strike.
Probably their weakest performance yet, possibly overshadowed by the fact that the audience were getting all leery, shouting, "Take your pants off."
Now we're going to take you back to a cultural moment from the Crinkly Bottom Festival of last year. This is a rather unusual act presented by one of the villagers by the name of Robert Haynes, and he's
Talent
a number boss,
show
really.
wank.
And when he's not busy doing the numbers, it's simply gone on for ages. He does nice opera as well.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like a member of the audience, any member of the audience, to give me any whole number up to 2,500, and I will endeavour to split it into its prime factors. 1,264. 1,264. Right. That is 2 to the power 4 times 7 times 11.
That's right.
How do you turn it on? I don't know. I mean, you turn anything on now. A way of a contrast, I'd like to sing you a little song. It comes from The Mikado by Gilbert and Sullivan. In fact, it is a duet, and I'm undertaking to sing both the parts. In a fatherly kind of way, I govern each tribe and sect, all cheerfully own my sway, except his my nature is love and love, my freedom from all defects. Bow, bow to his daughter-in-law elect. Bow, bow to his daughter-in-law elect.
I knew you could count. I spotted it in the word go. It's something we have in common, in fact. But I can't sing like a woman.
You can play all the parts and do the accounts. That's just marvelous.
And when you sang, the soprano, when your legs went together, I couldn't know.
Nonsense, rubbish, drivel, bollocks. That should not have been broadcast.
What more?
Here's another card.
Yeah. What does it say?
Your joints are creaking.
Yeah.
Your hair is all rusting. You call that singing? I call it disgusting.
Very nice and beautifully read. Who's it from?
Well, I think she gave me this horse, you see, but I think the horse has been feeding with the English cricket team.
Oh, right. You'd like to fill up with the rest of the stuff, don't you?
If that bag had been smoking the first time, it would have been a bit better. I don't quite get what the fuck he's going on about.
Most is, where is Crinkly Bottom? And I always think, oh, you're asking me for. I mean, do I look like
It's all
Judy
too
Charles?
contrived.
I mean,
Oh yeah, Judith Chalmers. So what, she used to present Holiday, right? Or Place in the Sun, or whatever it was called.
The funny thing happens though, that when you say a person's name, very often they turn up on your doorstep.
Cindy Crawford.
Like the Candyman.
Do you think she'd like your hair? Anyway, what I would like to do is organise a holiday here at Crinkly Bottom as a prize for the next series of Wish You Were Here.
Wish You Were Here. That was written on a postcard I got. He said,
Wish You Were Here, that was what it's called.
Wish You Were Here. Where were you?
I was in a Siberian salt mine.
Oh, right. How very nice. Am I supposed to say something then?
I think so, yeah.
Someone's got the idiot boards out of sync.
I was going to say something. I was looking all around this house and I was actually wondering if all the bedrooms were upstairs.
Well, that depends.
Oh, on what?
Well, they are upstairs if you're downstairs, but if you're upstairs, of course, they're on the same level. But if you're on the floor above...
Forget it. No. I've got another idea. No, thank you very much indeed. I think it would be actually much better to organise a holiday in a Siberian salt mine. Much better price.
She came on and fucked that up, but she's not a comedian, she's a presenter. It was half funny, so fine. He's got a wine cellar. It's the kind of dungeon that I'd have.
Is your daughter? Yeah. And we've got Auntie here, Auntie Palissa.
Can't be torture all the time, can it?
Crinkly Bottom. And we started off talking about Mum's faults. And I said, does Mum ever do anything naughty? Now, did she say, yes, she smokes? Or did she say, she's lazy? Or did she say she swears? Or did she say something else?
Yeah, smoking.
She swears.
She smokes. She's lazy. Sometimes slacks off people that she doesn't like.
Fair enough.
Now we're going for a cookery year cookbook. I don't know why, I suddenly blurted out, what's going on in the rest of the sky? Now, did she say, clear off, Noel, I'm busy? Did she say, well, I'd like to tell you about Venus, Mars, Jupiter? Or did she give me one of her looks and say nothing? Or do you reckon she said something else?
I'll go for Venus, Mum.
After heaven, there's planets. It's space, and there's Venus and Mars. And Venus and Mars and Jupiter and Neptune and Milky Way.
And what are they made of?
Well, Neptune is made of Neptune in one big ball.
Ice.
Milky Way is made of Milky Way. Mars is made of Mars.
Would you like to go to Mars?
No, because I don't like Mars bars.
Flagon of cook's vinegar. Don't know what you're going to do with that. Now, what happens after people die, was the question. Did she say, well, we share out their stuff?
Very procedural.
If you think about it. You sue the doctor, or it depends whether they've been good or not.
I think something else.
If you've been good, you go to heaven and you can have anything you want and you can run around in the fields and be really, really nice. But if you've been bad, you go down to hell, and if you've been really, really bad, they string you on top of the fire so that you burn away. And if you've just been bad, then they just string you up and the devil will poke you with his hot fire.
Personal CD player.
It sounds acceptably silly when you hear a young child say it, but there are adults that believe that in the real world and live their whole life by it.
Sideways or some other way?
I think she says she'd like to go up, but she thinks she's going to go.
Where do you think you're going? Heaven or hell? Really? Why?
I'm lazy and I don't do what my mum tells me all the time. And I boss people around and I shout at them, and I get very frustrated over little things. I don't think other people have a chance.
What little things do you get frustrated over?
Like if I can't get the hairstyle of my dolly right, pull off the head.
Pull off the head. I hope she's not being serious about that. She seemed a little bit sad there. I hope she's acting.
Heaven and hell and the afterlife. And I asked her, who is in hell? Did she say the man who invented...
It's all very...
Billy Cotton,
It's all very religious and...
Michael Jackson, Jeremy Beadle and Bob Holden?
Yeah.
Or some other group of people?
Michael Jackson, gut feeling.
Michael Jackson, Jeremy Beadle, and Bob Holder. And these three things.
Right. Why are they there? What did they do wrong?
They're bad. Michael Jackson won't leave his face alone. Jeremy Beadle's playing horrible tricks as well as Bob Holders.
So, what's going to happen
What's
to
Bob
Jeremy
Holness
when he
do?
goes down there?
The devil will have his head as an ornament.
I thought Bob Holness just did blockbusters. There's some fruity shit she was saying there. It's very strange. It's kind of funny though.
In one envelope it says, I must stop sucking my fingers because it annoys my mum. I must do the washing up for a week and tidy my bedroom for a whole month. I must ride my new mountain bike as much as I like. Which one are you going for? You going for the yellow? Open it up, tell me what's there.
Take your time.
Yeah. Read it out loud.
I must stop sucking my
However, look at you. Your new mountain bike with all the safety equipment. Enjoy the mountain bike.
I can't stop thinking about this discovery that we've made, whereby we know that what we've just seen is recorded up to 2 weeks beforehand, maybe more. And so what? The parents come and sit on that thing, and then the person wrangling the audience goes, "Oh, here's the mother and her sister," and the audience go clap, 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 and they say their names. And then Edmonds comes running down the stairs in a shirt and sits down, just goes, right, do some stuff, right? Someone hands him a bike, and then he runs off up the stairs. And then they go, right, you and you, fuck off, get that bike, fuck off. Backstage, right, get some other cunts on. Edmonds is changing his shirt so that he's wearing a different shirt. Someone's going, oh, this is the shirt that you'll be wearing on the 17th of March. Right, we'll put that on. And then, they get some other people on, and Edmonds trots down and makes out like he's not just done exactly the same fucking thing, and goes down there. Oh, let's film this. Oh, right, what's your fucking little cunt called? And it's just an endless cycle of just doing that over and over again, just changing shirts and just coming down and going straight in and not really even barely saying hello to people. It's weird. It must be weird to just watch that all afternoon. Just sit there watching Edmonds just run up and down some stairs and having a different people on all the time. It is odd when you think about that being done intensely over a day.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind. Oh, Valentine, thank you. We couldn't afford red roses, not even pink or puce. But here's a token of our love, a can of apple juice. You think of that yourself, did you? Thank you very much. I know what this will be. This will be Michael Jackson coming to tell me what Opera Winfrey's really like.
Oh.
I know who you are. You're that nice lady from the shop in the high street.
That's right, Box the chemist.
Yeah.
I can't remember what she was in originally, but she, around this time, she played an old biddy in Last of the Summer Wine who ran an antique shop.
I think it's all here. Now let's see. Red, yellow, orange, brown, blue, purple, pink.
Pills.
No, hair dye. And there's lacquer, gel, mousse and shampoo.
Yeah. Did you not manage to get any of that stuff that brings your hair back to its natural colour?
Oh, that wouldn't work on you, no. You have to know what your natural colour is. And I couldn't get you any makeup.
Well, why not?
Well, the circus isn't in town.
Jean Alexander, her name is.
Oh, that is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
You know,
of
I've
course,
lost
she
3
was Hilda
pounds
Ogden
a
in
week.
Coronation Street,
And
wasn't she?
when I got on the scales in my underpants, I got such a surprise.
So did the rest of us in the shop. I didn't think you'd have to diet.
Well, I don't. But it's television, you know, it's cameras and whatever. They put extra inches on.
Oh, shame they don't put them on up here, isn't it? Oh, and there's no anti-wrinkle cream. The tanker got held up at customs. Now let's see your pills. I've got you slimming pills, iron pills, stomach pills, and headache pills.
Oh, I didn't order headache pills.
No, your wife did. And there's a big jar of those pills that make you frisky.
Oh.
Yes, your wife ordered those and all. And there's, let's see, rheumatic pills, lumbago pills, and worm pills.
Oh, I don't need any of those because the worms haven't finished the last set of pills they had.
Not an idiot. But he'll do till one comes along. Now, there's just a few other items you wanted. Surgical stocking extra sheer, hair nets extra large, and odoritas extra thick.
Very fine.
Now, did you say something about being incontinent?
No, I said I was going to Europe and I wanted some travel pills.
Oh, well, they're in there.
Oh, right. Hey, I'll tell you something. Don't come here on a Saturday again.
Oh, and by the way, the pharmacist said to thank you very much for the big photograph of yourself you gave us. It's a big help.
Oh, how?
Well, he has no trouble getting people to stick their tongues out now.
That bit about going to Europe on holiday incontinent, that was such a missed opportunity. It wasn't even a great joke, but it just wasn't done in a way that made any sense. It's like you've missed the opportunity to do a mediocre joke. That's how bad this is sometimes. Yeah, she was Hilda Ogden in Coronation Street. She's been in shitloads of other stuff, and she was in loads of Last of the Summer Wine. It says 168 episodes, but I don't believe that. That sounds ridiculous.
In the viewership, and we all try and think in a common way, and we try and think about one thing. I wonder, could I have your attention, please, wherever you are in the UK? Could I really have you concentrating on the screen at the moment? I don't want you doing anything else. I want you concentrating on the screen. Go. Hi, Catherine. Hello. Hello, Catherine. Hi.
What was that about?
It's not nice, is it? Not when there's 16 million people looking at you now. Catherine?
What was that about? That was so strange.
I think you've got to say, sorry, Britain. We want an apology. Well, the rest of the nation that was watching you.
Did you get all that?
Yes, I saw you drinking away, and then I saw the... Let's have a sorry.
No.
Good.
Just because it's your birthday...
I like her already.
You've been on the... Big 3-0, eh? Yeah? How are you?
She's,
Thank you.
she...
May I call you Wombat?
actress, something like that. She doesn't seem to be particularly startled.
We can actually call you. Hi, Wombat.
Hello.
Hello. And I hear you've had some lovely things. You've had a dozen red roses, is that true? Yes. And some Tom Kitten things from the Beatrix Potter thing. That's nice, isn't it? How old did you say you were? 12? You've had a coat by Aqua Scutum, but you can't say that, so you've been calling it a Squirtium coat, is that right? And you've managed to be given a visit to an image consultant.
Yes.
Not before time. Does he
Fuck
realise
off,
what
Noel.
he's up against? What do you think this image consultant's going to do for you? Teach you to talk could be a good idea. And you've also been given a book called Sex for the Over 30s. Yeah? You might as well get straight onto the humiliating photographs here. If you're not going to talk to me, I'll go right through it anyway. Number 78 she is. What a pretty little girl she was. Isn't that a little, what a lovely little girl. There she is, and then with her sister Elizabeth there. What a nice, polite little girl. So that's where you learn to actually stick your tongue out. And you like animals, don't you?
I love them.
Who's your favourite cuddly animal?
My husband's squirrel.
Don't think I've got him in here at the moment. I thought you had a super little friend called...
Winky!
Winky! I've got your Winky!
Very baggy.
Your little Winky. What did it used to be before it turned into an...
My favourite toy.
It was your favourite toy. Tell me about the swans when you were a little girl.
I got my head stuck through some railings.
Did you? Well, did you have your tongue out then? Why did you get your head stuck in the railings?
I think I was trying to feed them and talk to them.
You were trying to talk to the swans. Got some lovely letters from you here. This is a lovely one. This is written to Grandma and to Grandpa, and I won't read it all out because it's private. There's a lovely bit on the back here where there's the Donny Osmond. I love Donny Osmond. Nice. And that was at a time when Donny would have been really impressed with you wearing the tank top. And I like this because as you got bigger, Grandma, look, she did more and more of the tank top. Look. There we go. I mean, what sort of small-minded person wears a tank top, I ask you? Yeah. Okay. Tell me about your scam involving food.
My lord.
Am I going to have to tell everybody? Yeah? Well, on this letter that she's written to her mum, she describes herself as the one with the ever-open mouth, and we can prove that with a picture here. But what she did when she was on holiday, so she could get free food, or at least get a discount, she would eat half the meal and then drop this beetle into the food. Yeah. Got any holidays planned?
Got any holidays planned?
Got an interpreter.
Spain.
So we're going to say language. Yes?
We're going to Spain.
Going to Spain. I've got a little holiday gift for you. There we go.
Sorry, everyone, the phone rang and it was a very important call.
Do you want to tell everybody why you need it?
Sure. Yes, we're going on holiday to a nature.
We thought you might need the leaf. Do you want to try it on? No, don't hold on. I just thought for a terrible moment. Right, well, I think that seems to be your size. I believe that you're a good gymnast as well.
I used to be, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got a gymnastic challenge for you in a moment. And do you promise that when I come back to you in a little while, you'll talk to me just a little bit more? Yeah. Happy birthday, Wombat. Let's go grab a grab.
She seems all right. It's just she's just not interested in your fucking drivel that you're saying, Noel. Give her something to do or say, for fuck's sake. She looked like one of those people who's a bit of an actress or something like that, amateur dramatics, because she looked at the camera, looked at the telly, and didn't freak out, but was a bit, you know, she found it a bit intense, but she didn't freak out.
And I shall stop it at that point, and it's Leslie Ann Duffy, who's over in Jersey. How nice to know that people in the Channel Islands are joining us for this little extravaganza. Oh, crumbs, that's quick. Leslie Ann Duffy, who's in Jersey. Oh, I got it. There we go. And it was 92 seconds for the men's downhill, held in Japan and put off before.
Hello.
Hello. Well done. Lots of love from Crinkly Bottom.
Who's that?
Rosie.
Oh, can you just hang on a
Rosie's
moment?
a red, and that's a fact.
Don't go away.
Here's another bag full to top up your act.
You haven't got more of that stuff.
He's
What
come
on earth
down
is that?
early, isn't he?
You don't want to know.
Is that woman on the phone? He's come down early, he crashed that.
Hello.
I want to talk to Leslie Ann Duffy.
You've got the wrong number, I'm
Are you in Jersey?
Yes.
What's your name?
I don't think I'll repeat it.
Sorry? Oh. Right, well, Leslie Ann, if you're passing out at this particular point, I'll try and get through to you in a while, but down at the exchange, they'll sort things out. What I'd like to know
I wonder if they sent him down early because someone in the gallery had realised that he'd rung the wrong number. And that's why they sent Uncle Albert out early.
800 300 0891 800 300. Now, Catherine, she's a little lively. I've been told that you're very good on the table, you're very good under the table, and all round the table.
I'm going to get on top of the table.
Yes. When did you last do this?
In Greece last year.
Oh, good.
The burner.
Right. Well, we can't wait to see your speciality acts. Do. I've upset a lady in Jersey, I think. But anyway, do carry on. Do carry on.
What's she doing? She's gonna climb under it. She can't do it. Is that what was supposed to happen or not?
I was told you were really good at that. I thought you went all the way under and back up the other side. Never mind. We've got a very nice surprise for you in a little while. Will you stay around?
Yeah.
Don't make a run for it. If there's anyone you
Oh,
like
the slow zoom out on Noel's a bit creepy, isn't it?
Information about them, and please give me all possible information.
Slow zoom out on
Noel.
Noel.
PO Box 2020 London W12 6HP. Ah, that must be the doorbell. That's easy. So you think I don't know what's going on, you see, but I knew what was going on there.
Eddie Large come to get his money.
Why do you do it?
Well, the doorbell rings, so I rush across here and I open the door. I mean, how else would you do it?
You know what I mean. You humiliated me with that gotcha. Why don't you go and pick on someone your own size? Oh, I forgot there's nobody your size, is there? I never did like that line.
So come on, Eddie, what's it all about? What's the problem?
Do you notice anything about me? Hey, something different, and don't be rude.
Oh.
The little lad that usually stands here next to me, you know.
Yeah.
What's his name? Anyway, you've made him ill.
No,
yeah,
no.
Yeah, so I'm going to appeal to you. If you show that gotcha tape, I mean, that'll be it for little and large.
Oh, well, all right.
So you won't show it then?
Yes, of course, but only as a public service.
Hang on, you're evil, you are.
No.
Not only do you humiliate... I never did like humiliate, but you humiliate me, make little what's-his-name in his sick bed there at home. Hiya, little what's-his-name. But you also
Oh, is
kill
he
my
sick?
parrot.
How did I kill your parrot?
Sid Little.
I was watching your show last week, fell off his perch.
Why?
But when you sang that song, you were trying to put his feet in his ears.
He's still alive. He looked ancient back then.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're really upset?
Well, no, the thing about it is, I had new shoes on when you did it, and the only thing I was worried about was that they were going to get wet.
Oh, did they?
So, no, they were all right.
Good, all right.
It wasn't too bad.
All of last summer you were working from the Garden Festival in Wales, doing your summer scene.
Yeah.
And so you had loads of interviews to do.
Lots and lots. But I had been told, of course, that the interview I was going to pre-record for the next day was 2 minutes long.
Yes.
So I only had about 3 or 4 questions.
Right.
And I was really scraping the barrel by the end of this.
I thought you were very good and you were very patient. And you followed it all through very nicely. And we had our actor, Jeff McGibbon, who was Bobo the Clown's manager. And this manager was seriously dull and boring. I mean, he really was. And he does keep going very, very well. And as you say, it went on and on for ages.
And I was just thinking, what am I going to ask? I've got nothing left.
And Bobo the
to say
Clown,
to
of course,
this
he's not allowed to talk because he's a clown. Yeah.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. The makeup was brilliant. Nicola Bellamy did me a brilliant job because she managed to disguise the beard, and I was very close to you. You didn't spot, did you?
I had no idea at all that it was you.
Here we go. This is Bobo the Clown, who never speaks, but his manager explains everything, and Caron very kindly introduces it.
Now, the Olympic Games have been over for a couple of weeks now, and I'm already starting to feel a little nostalgic about it, so I thought I'd catch up with it. Bronze and silver medalists. Only this guy got it for unicycling. Hello. Bobo, come and sit down and have a chat with me.
No, well, no, Karen. I'm Jack, and I'm...
Good to meet you, Jack.
Hello. I have to interpret for Bobo. As soon as Bobo puts on, like all clowns, the face, everything is mine.
Thank you.
That's his weather forecasting, Kipper.
It's real.
It is.
It's thinking. Let me just put this over here. Is this?
Well, we
yes,
do.
very funny.
It is our magic caravan. So we do have. Do you want to sit over here?
No, this is lovely. It's comfortable here. Does Bobo travel around in his caravan then?
All the time. We go to Holland, Belgium.
This is all weak clowning. This is all pathetic.
Is he really working with clowns at all?
Not. This is a disservice to clowning. Proper clowning is beyond Edmund's comprehension.
Photograph here.
Okay.
This is what
This, I was expecting something to fire out of it.
Oh, no. He often does a photo of people who come to his...
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Clowns are not mute. They're not silent. They often use silence as a way of casting a sort of spell over the audience, showing them that this is going to be different, and that although they might be dressed silly or that some strange things are happening, that there's a power structure at play. So the silence confounds everyone's expectations and kind of makes people behave in a way. It makes, yeah, it's kind of like casting a spell. It gets noisy people to shut up, it gets distracted people to concentrate, it gets everyone to put some kind of degree of faith in the performer, whilst also accepting that things are going to be quite different from what you might expect. This is all
Are you sure? Is it safe enough?
silly.
I have to follow the instructions.
Wash, rinse.
Wash the cup, yes?
Wash the cup, yes. Oh, that's on a
that's on the...
foot pedal, yes. Now we need, what, teapot? Tea bags in the top cupboard.
Very, very funny. What am I doing? What am I doing? This now
Could have been a bit more chaotic. This is a half decent idea, you know. Yeah. This is a half decent idea, but it's just not being executed with any degree of.
I would, Karen. He seems to be very full of tricks today. Well, not always
Full of
quite
tricks.
as inventive. He seems to have added
You see, you could go full Blobby in there if you locked the door. If you locked the door and got that Jeffrey McGivern out of there and just had Edmonds in there going nuts with all shit flying out of cupboards and stuff, that could be funny.
To answer your question, I think children like it, but I think
remember what the question was.
Like being locked in
Oh, yes,
Mr. Blobby's mind.
Well, I think children like it because they know what it's like to be children. Oh, biscuits.
Thank you. I took...
Careful. I thought you'd mended that, Bobo. I think clowning's still number one.
Were you ever tempted to don a sort of red
Don
blue
the-
nose? I think that's it, Pop.
This has got. See, this has got some good ideas going on here. They're just being executed
What you were asking earlier, 50 clowns entered, plus other
badly.
schools going on, and Bobo won the silver medal for unicycle, which he's in fact very good at.
Fucking hell.
I think he's going to do some DIY now. He's actually very good on the unicycle. He did 6 hours, kept on the unicycle for 6 hours. And of course he got the bronze medal for, non-stop, just wheeling. And he was only beaten by 20 minutes. He finally, got tired.
Do you have any particularly favourite clown tricks?
Then all you see is all get his
As if just staying on a unicycle and just doing nothing would be an Olympic
Just
sport.
hold the end of the...
That paste is looking
But
terrifyingly liquid.
I like the fire engine. I like it when the little house has the smoke coming out of the top and then the clowns arrive with...
It's real taste as well.
No, it's not. No. And you get...
Why? Why
He's
me?
done that rather well. He's done that rather well.
I'm hiding behind you, Jack.
No, I think you should be. I think.
You don't have to go and do this tour.
No, I think I must go with him for the honour of British clowning and show the Italians and the Germans how it should be done.
And can't you keep him under
Careful.
Did he actually stumble then? In real life?
They don't do enough traditional gags on the continent. We're going to show them some good old-fashioned ones.
I think they use too much liquid myself.
Well, it's like water, isn't it? It's playing with water. It's like when you're 4.
Not water in my hair, I tell you.
Good now. Dear, oh dear. This is what we're going to teach the Italians. This is what we're going to do.
See, they haven't quite got the concept set up because this guy's pretending to be the straight man, but at the same time he's just accepting everything that's happening
And
to
we
him.
always know what happens next, don't we?
That worked surprisingly well. I think she was the only person who didn't realise that was going to happen. Fighting. Yeah.
Now, you see, you never see continental clowns doing this.
Clown's revenge.
It's a British tradition, the custard pie.
I always thought clowns were nice people, but you're not. You're malicious.
It's not a British tradition, it's American. An American cinematic trend in the early 20th century. She's having fun with it now.
How could you do this? This is a proper interview. Can I say you make an excellent clown?
Can I say you make an excellent target?
That, you know what? That has got more. They shouldn't have spunked that off at the end of season 2. That should have been the new thing they do instead of Blobby. Because Blobby won't work anymore after season 2. Everyone knows what it is. They should have done that for season 3. Because that wasn't very good. It all wasn't being executed very well. But a bit like Blobby, you do it and do it and do it. And try some different characters, different dimensions.
The temptation to actually stop the whole thing must have been enormous.
Well, there wasn't really anybody
It could, like, being stuck. Imagine being locked in that caravan and not being able to get out, and all that shit's happening around you. That would be quite fucking weird and scary. And then you go outside and you're expected to continue some kind of interview as all this shit's happening.
Hello?
Missed opportunity.
Hi, you're allowed to speak on television if you want. Hello, Noel. Hello, and you don't have to do that. You know, we can hear you very well. Hello. Now, I've just been told that I must say tortoise to you. Do you want to show us your tortoise?
That's quite good.
I think I've seen you on the front of One Foot in the Grave, haven't I? I've seen you wandering around. Now, it is your birthday. What's going to be the most memorable thing about your birthday? This. I think you are a little overawed by it all, aren't you? Definitely. We have for you
The sound's not turned up loud enough either.
Superstar who is going to come in and wish you a very happy birthday. Here he is.
Hey! She looks delighted.
I tell you, Mrs. Blobby's not going to like that. Threw himself... Mr. Blobby! Mr. Blobby! Can you hear me, Blobby? Blobby, the cake, Blobby. Blobby, where's the cake? I'm sorry, Catherine. We're after a special cake. I requested for you a special cake. I'm sorry about this, Catherine. Well, hopefully Blobby's going to bring it in a moment by way of a huge surprise. I think we all ought to sing happy
Is that going to go in her
birthday to you.
face? Oh no, it's on fire.
Yes?
Well, that wouldn't stop him.
No, I'm not going to sing. I promised I wouldn't.
Who's all this? Who are all these cunts? Oh, and that's it. Yeah, so it was incomplete, this episode. Well, that was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? Normally it's like a grab a grand. So the real woman who actually was Noel should have rung on the telephone, the actual real woman, will never get her shot because the rest of this episode is missing. So we'll never know who that woman was or what she sounded like. Anyway, right, follow me on Blue Sky. It's like Twitter, but it's not run by a cunt. Bit of a weird episode, this one, wasn't it? A bit strange, for a number of reasons. That clown thing, I think that could have been so good. They shouldn't have spunked that off indiscriminately. That should have been the new Blobby. Anyway, follow me on Blue Sky. It's like Twitter, but it's not run by a cunt. Bye-bye.